I'm Rich Warren, assisted by Mary Mazurek. We're backstage here at Fermilab. Any moment, Pete Seeger will be taking the stage. He'll be performing with his grandson, Tao Rodríguez, and he's promised quite a show tonight. We heard the sound check, and Pete is full of vim and vigor and a lot of great songs, all of your favorites, and probably some you haven't heard as well. So it's going to be an exciting evening here at Fermilab. And Pete has tuned up backstage and will be out in just a few moments. Reminding you that Land's End Outlet has plenty of good things on sale, and this concert is made possible by the Land's End Outlet. And here comes Pete Seeger and Tao Rodríguez.
Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling. Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Lost my partner, what'll I do? Skip to Maloo, my
Sing
darling.
it now.
Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling.
I'll get another one prettier than you.
I'll get another one prettier than you. I'll get another one prettier than you. Skip to Maloo, my
Everybody!
Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling.
You know, you can get two notes instead of one note if you want to. Some sing high. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo.
Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling.
Right.
Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling.
Two notes for the price of one. Lots more verses, this'll have to do.
Lots more verses, but this'll have to do. Lots more verses, but this'll have to do. Skip it to Maloo, my darling. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo.
One more time.
Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Hey, hey, skip to Maloo. Skip to Maloo, my darling.
It was almost 60 years ago. I was in New York City trying to get a job on a newspaper and failed utterly to get a job, but had a relative who was a school teacher and said, "Peter, come and sing some of your songs for my class. I can get $5 for you." Seemed like stealing to do what I'd done all my life for the fun of it, but I went and took the money and quit looking for an honest job. And I still like to sing for kids, almost more than anything. Looking at those young faces, you can't give up. Come to think of it, you'll find this is true. If you ever find a little teeny 2 or 3-year-old, try doing this song with them. You don't need any instrument. You start walking up the leg of the kid usually. Put the kid in your lap and walk up the leg. Crawly, creepy little mousey, from the barney to the housey. You work your way around to the kid's back, and then you end up under the kid's chin. In the pantry under the shelf, he found some cheese and helped himself. Nibble, 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 nibble. They'll giggle and they'll say, "Do it again." So you might as well learn it. Now's your chance. Crawly, creepy little mousey, from the barney to the housey. Here we go. Crawly, creepy little mousey, from the barney to the... In the pantry under the shelf, he found some cheese and helped himself. In the pantry under the shelf, he found some cheese and helped himself. Nibble, 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 nibble. Now, anybody who's been to summer camp will know the next song. My own suspicion is it started back way in the 19th century when the first summer camps were often church camps. And they sang a lot of gospel songs, and the kids, of course, started adding verses. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain. She'll be coming round the mountain when she comes. Toot, toot. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa, back. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa, back. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses. She'll be driving 6 white horses when she comes. Whoa, back. Toot, toot. And we'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. We'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. We'll all go out to meet her. We'll all go out to meet her. We'll all go out to meet her when she comes. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. Toot, toot. Everybody has to help on this. We'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Yum, yum. We will all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Yum, yum. We will all have chicken and dumplings. We'll all have chicken and dumplings. We'll all have chicken and dumplings when she comes. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. Toot, toot. She will have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. She'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. She'll have to sleep with Grandma. She'll have to sleep with Grandma. She'll have to sleep with Grandma when she comes. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. Toot, toot. She'll be wearing red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. She'll be wearing red pajamas. She'll be wearing red pajamas. She'll be wearing red pajamas when she comes. Scratch, scratch. Yum, yum. Hi, babe. Whoa, back. Toot, toot. I'll give it to you. I should explain. The advertisement said I was singing alone here, but I found out my grandson could get time off from his job on the Clearwater to come and help me. And he's got a voice. Tao Rodríguez is his name. Now, we did a little harmonizing earlier, but this song needs a lot of harmonizing. I mean, some can sing the melody, but if you've got a high voice, reach up, get some high notes. If you've got a low voice, reach down, get some low notes. And even if you never heard the song, you can help us out. You got to walk that lonesome valley. You got to walk it by yourself. Nobody here can walk it for you. You got to walk it by yourself. Oh, those high voices are nice. You gotta walk it by yourself. How about the low voices? Walk it by yourself. Daniel was so
Daniel was
the Bible hero,
the Bible hero,
was a prophet,
was a prophet,
brave and true,
brave and true,
in a den
in a den
of hungry lions.
of hungry lions.
He showed what faith
He showed what
can
faith
do for you. Here we go. Yes, you got to walk
you got to walk
that lonesome valley.
that lonesome valley.
You got to walk.
You got to walk
by yourself.
walk it by yourself.
Nobody
Nobody here
can walk it for you.
can walk it for you.
You got to walk it by yourself. Some folks say
Some folks say
John was a Baptist.
John was a Baptist.
Some folks say
Some folks say
he was a Jew.
he was a Jew,
But the Holy
but the whole
Bible tells us
Bible tells us
that he was
that he
a
was
preacher too. Here we go. Sing it. Oh, you got to walk
You got to walk
that lonesome valley.
that lonesome valley.
You got to walk.
You got to walk
By yourself.
walk it
By yourself. Nobody here
Nobody here
can walk it for you.
can walk it for you.
You got to walk it by yourself. This next verse, I learned the whole song from Woody Guthrie. I think he changed the words a little bit on this last verse, but it's a good one. Now though the road
Though the road
be rough and rocky,
be rough and rocky,
and the hill
and the hill
be steep and high,
be steep and high,
we can sing
we can
as
say
we go
as we
marching.
go marching,
And we'll win that one big union bye-bye. Everybody! Oh, you got to walk
You got to walk
that lonesome valley.
that lonesome valley.
You got to walk. You got to walk by yourself. Nobody here.
Nobody here
can walk it for you.
can walk it for you.
You got to walk. Sing it again one more time. Oh, you got to walk
You got to walk
that lonesome valley.
that lonesome valley.
You got to walk. You got to walk.
Walk it by yourself.
Nobody here
Nobody here
can walk it for you.
can walk it for you. You got to walk
It You didn't know what a good chorus you were, did you? Same way with the whole world. We don't know what a world we can make out of it until we start working with each other a little closer. Think of it, somebody over here, their great-grandfather was probably trying to chop off the head of the great-grandfather of somebody over there. Wouldn't those great-grandfathers be surprised to see us all singing together? He said, why did I fight so hard? Good question. Let's see, the right key. E flat or E? There's a Hudson River song where we live, and I made it up when the shad fishermen gave us free the fish for our first shad fish festival along the banks. The fish swim in from the ocean just for a few days. Their mind is on sex, and they don't eat much, so they got very little PCB in them. Be wary of bigger fishes and fish that live in the river. Eating striped bass selling it certainly is illegal. Eels have a huge amount. The people in the eel business had to go out of business. Still lots of eels in the Hudson now. Snapping turtles, worst of all, 2,000 parts per million PCB.
However, the shad fishermen are still in business, and we tell people, don't eat too many. They have some PCB in them, and children should not eat them. We don't encourage it. Women of childbearing age, they're mutagenic, teratogenic. I just learned those terms a little while ago. Means they cause birth defects. Where's your garbage going? Oh, I know what. I didn't realize until I came here, that's timely, that's locally right, the song here. All these circling atoms. Although I know there's disagreements. They have never seen him. How do they know they're there? They told me you can tell there's a plane up in the sky by the vapor trail. And likewise, they look at all the little trails that are on their machine out there. Maybe this would be appropriate. Bill Goodman suggested I sing this song. Woody Guthrie wrote it when he heard about Albert Einstein's theory. I can't go east or west. I can't go north or south. I can't go up or down. But I can still go round and round. You might as well learn that one too. I can't go east or west. I can't go up or down. I can't go north or south. But I can still go round and round. It is? No. Oh, it's in B minor. Mr. Thompson calls the waiter. You're right. Mr. Thompson calls the waiter, orders steak and baked potato. He leaves the bone and gristle, and he never eats the skin. The busboy comes and takes it, with a cough contaminates it, puts it in a can with coffee grounds and sardine tins. And the truck comes by on Friday and carts it all away. 1,000 trucks just like it are converging on the bay. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. We're filling up the seas with garbage, garbage, garbage. What will we do when there's no place left to put all the garbage, 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 garbage? Mr. Thompson starts his Cadillac and winds it down the freeway track, leaving friends and neighbors in the hydrocarbon haze. He's joined by lots of smaller cars, all sending gases to the stars, there to form a seething cloud that hangs for 30 days. And the sun licks down into it with an ultraviolet tongue, turns it into smog, and then it settles in our lungs. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. We're filling up the sky with garbage, garbage. What will we do when there's nothing left to breathe but garbage, 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 garbage? Getting home and taking off his shoes, he settles with the evening news, while kids do homework with the TV in one ear. While Superman for the 1,000th time sells talking dolls and conquers crime, dutifully they learn the date of birth of Paul Revere. In the paper there's a piece about the mayor's middle name. He gets it read in time to watch the All-Star Bingo game. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. We're filling up our minds with garbage, garbage, garbage. What will we do when there's nothing left to read, and there's nothing left to need, and there's nothing left to watch, and there's nothing left to touch, and there's nothing left to walk upon, and nothing left to talk upon, nothing left to see, and nothing left to be but garbage, 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 garbage. In Mr. Thompson's factory, they're making plastic Christmas trees, complete with the silver tinsel and a geodesic stand. The
plastics mixed in giant vats from some conglomeration that's been piped from deep within the earth or strip mined from the land. And if you question anything they say, why don't you see? It's absolutely needed for the economy. Oh, garbage, 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 garbage. Their stocks and their bonds, all garbage. What will they do when their system goes to smash? There's no value to their cash. There's no money to be made, but there's a world to be repaid. Their kids will read in history books about financiers and other crooks, and feudalism and slavery and nukes and all their knavery. To history's dustbin they're consigned, along with many other kinds of garbage.
Back when I was first learning how to play the ukulele, around 1927, I learned this song. It was a pop song on the radio, and I think it's one of Irving Berlin's best. 500 years from now, it'll still be around, known as an old folk song. Along the Hudson, a young fellow put some Clearwater verses to it, and used a tune that Slim and Slam, they were a jazz duo back in the 30s. They used to take pop songs of all kinds and put new melodies to the same chords. This was a hit record, actually, with Johnny Long's swing band. They didn't even get label credit, but everybody knew it. I learned it during World War II, this different tune. Anyway, you'll know the tune.
It rained all night and I'm feeling uptight. I face this city and I'm feeling kind of gritty. Oh, blue days. Do I need new beginning? Gotta push, gotta shove, gotta scratch around for love, gotta squeeze my frame in this locomotive train. Oh, blue days. What else is there to do? I'm bushed. Then I see that sloop sailing upstream. Take heart, it ain't just a dream. Breathing in the breeze, smelling the air, gonna do something, work for what I care. So sing out the good news. Bye, blues. Take it slow, you never have to go. Blue skies for me from now on. Sing it, everybody. Blue skies smiling at me. Nothing but blue skies. Do I see? Bluebirds singing a song. Nothing but bluebirds all day long. Never saw the sun shining so bright. Never saw the sun shining. Never saw things going so right. Noticing the days hurrying by. When you're in love, my how they fly. Blue days, all of them gone. Nothing but blue skies. From now on.
On WFMT Chicago, you're listening to Pete Seeger live in concert, presented by the Land's End Outlet. It's real Land's End and an honest-to-goodness outlet.
4 years ago, Calvin Trillin wrote some verses. I read them in the Nation and said, gee, somebody should put a tune to that. Then I looked myself in the mirror. Hell, I should try it myself. I thought it would be good for a laugh for a few weeks during the election campaign. I found it's generic for all politicians. When something in my history is found which contradicts the views that I propound, or shows that I perhaps am not the guy I claim to be, here's what I usually do. I lie. I simply boldly falsify. I look the other feller in the eye and just deny. I don't apologize, not me instead. I say I never said the things I said, nor did the things some people saw me do when confronted by some things they know are true. I simply boldly falsify. Look the other feller. I look the other feller in the eye and just deny. I hate those weasel words some slickies use to blur their past or muddy up their views. Not me, I'm blunt. One thing that makes me great is that I'll never dodge nor obfuscate. I simply boldly falsify. I look the other feller in the eye and just deny. I forgot to give Calvin Trillin's title for this opus. It's called The Ross Perot Guide to Answering Embarrassing Questions. Actually, I was glad when he ran, he started jiggling up the system. I think the system is jiggling. Anyway. I wrote this song way back in around 1968. Martin Luther King had been assassinated in April, Robert Kennedy a few months later, weeks later. In the fall, Soviet tanks rolled into Prague. I was 49 years old. Walking down death row, I sang for 3 men destined for the chair. Walking down death row,
I sang of lives and loves in other years. Walking down death row, I sang of hopes that used to be. Through the bars into each separate cell, yes, I sang to 1 and 2 and 3. If you'd only stuck together, you'd not be here. If you could have loved each other's lives, you'd not be sitting here. And if only this you could believe, you might still be reprieved. Walking down death row, I turned a corner and found to my surprise there were women there as well, and babies in their arms before my eyes. Walking down death row, I sang again of hopes that used to be. But the thought of that contraption down the hall, waiting for whole families, 1 dozen, 2 or 3. If you'd only stuck together, you'd not be here. If you could have loved another's child as well as your own, you'd not be sitting here. And if only this you could believe, you might still be reprieved. Walking down death road, I concentrated singing to the young. I sang of hopes that flickered still. I tried to mouth each separate human tongue. Walking down death row, I sang again of hopes that still might be. Singing, singing, singing down death row, to each separate human cell, 1 billion, 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 or 6 or 7. If we only stuck together, we'd not be here. If we could have loved each other's lives, we'd not be sitting here. And if only this we could believe, we might still be reprieved. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crecen las palmas. Yo soy un hombre sincero, de donde crecen las palmas. Y antes de morir me quiero echar mis versos del alma. ¡Cantan! Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Mi verso es de verde claro y de un carmín encendido. Mi verso es de verde claro y de
cantar mi encendido. Mi verso es un ciervo herido, el bosque del monte amado. Guantanamera, Guantanamera, rosa blanca en junio como en enero. Cultivo la rosa blanca en junio como en enero. Para el amigo sincero que me da su mano franca. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. Y para lo cruel que me arranca el corazón con que vivo, y para lo cruel que me arranca el corazón con que vivo, Arno mío, digo, cultivo la rosa blanca. Everybody, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. The word was written 100 years ago by Jose Marti of Cuba. I am a truthful man from this land of palm trees. Before dying, I want to share these poems of my soul. My poems are light green, but they are also flaming red. I cultivate a white rose in June and in January for the sincere friend who gives me his hand, and for the cruel one who would tear out this heart with which I live. I do not cultivate thistles nor nettles. I cultivate a white rose. And the last verse says, with the poor people of this earth, I want to cast my lot. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la sierra me complace más que el mar. Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera, Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera. ¡Anco, repita! Guantanamera, Guajira, Guantanamera.
This is a song I learned from Andy Wallace, who was one of the first crew of the Clearwater.
27 years ago.
It's an old Chesapeake Bay net hauling shanty that the Menhaden fishermen used to use. They'd have a ring of boats, and they'd have to all stay in rhythm to haul the net up. One big purse seine net. Menhaden, a little greasy little fish. Anyway, it's kind of I think it's indicative of all the different cultures that can go into work songs. Unlike most sea shanties that you think of, all those English sea shanties at any rate, this one's sort of a rhythm and gospel sea shanty. Probably never sang it like this. They'd all have heart attacks. Oh, Mary and the baby, oh yeah, sitting in the shade, oh yeah, just a thinking on the money, oh yeah, that I ain't made, oh yeah, singing na 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 na
Thank you for singing. Intermission.
One day, sir, I was walking along, and I heard that special singing a lonesome song. Let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the midnight special shine a ever-loving light on me.
Well, you wake up in the morning You hear the ding-dong ring. You go a-marching to the table. You see the same damn thing. I could walk around the table and nothing in my pan. And if you say anything about it, you're in trouble with the man who let the midnight special shine a light on me. Who let the midnight special shine a light on me.
Well, if you ever go to Houston, yeah, you better walk right. No, you better not stagger. And you better not fight, 'cause Sheriff Bronson will arrest you, and he'll carry you down. And you can bet your bottom dollar, good Lord, you're penitentiary bound.
Now let the midnight
special shine a light on me.
let the midnight special shine a light on me. Yonder come little Rosie. How in the world do you know? I can tell her by her apron and the dress she wore, umbrella on her shoulder, a piece of paper in her hand, marches to the captain, says I want my man, oh let the midnight special, oh sing it, shine a light on me, oh let the midnight special, shine a light on me, oh you did it better, he was a mighty fine man. He taught us this song, and to the whole wide land, but now he's done with all his grieving, whoop and hollering and crying. Now he's done with all his studying about his great long time. Oh, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Oh, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Oh, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Oh, let the midnight special shine a light on me. Let the light on me. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Well, may the skiers turn, the swimmers turn, the lovers burn. Peace may the generals learn when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Sing it again. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world. May the world go when I'm far away. Sweet may the fiddle sound, the banjo play the old hoedown, dancers swing round and round when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, the world go, the world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away.
the streams flow, blue above and green below when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, world go, world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away. Well, may the world go, world go, world go. Well, may the world go when I'm far away.
All my life I've liked to tootle on this little kind of a whistle they call the recorder. They make them in different sizes. Sometimes when I'm singing for a class of kids, I get them to try and guess where do the tunes come from. Usually it's easy to guess the first couple, maybe. Everybody got it. Ireland. This may fool you on this one. Sicilian tarantella. Tune comes from, but the words are in Yiddish, written in Poland in 1943. Still die Nacht ist euch gesternt, und der Frost hat stark gebrennt. Sie gedenkst du, wie ich dich gelernt, halten das Speer in die Hand. The night was still and the stars shone on the frosty ground. Oh, do you remember, I taught you to hold a pistol in her hand. There was a girl, this is the second verse, the girl in a leather jacket and a beret. She held a hand grenade in her fist, a girl with eyes as soft as velvet, and she blew up the Nazi convoy. Last tune is an old 400-year-old tune. Might as well tell you, it comes from Japan. back in the month of June, at the annual gathering of the People's Music Network in the Hudson Valley, I heard a great singer from the Chicago area. And I took the liberty of asking him to come out here and sing a song or two. You should know these networks of singers, I guess this is happening in all sorts of fields, get together. They have a Freedom Song Network in the Bay Area, and they now have groups starting in the South and different places. And maybe there'll be one starting in this area. Musicians get together and swap songs, have workshops. They know they disagree probably on numerous things, but they agree to get together and at least once every so often and swap ideas. And so now, I don't know what he's going to sing exactly, but will you please welcome Dave Martin to come out here.
Thank you. It's truly an honor and a pleasure to be here, I must say. Thanks for having me, Pete. I'll start out with an old traditional song for you that I learned for the Two-Wig Street Coffee House in Downers Grove as a joint project, Plank Road Folk Music Society. Brought Guy Carawan up to sing. And he shared this with us. And it's in Pete's grand tradition. It's got a real singable chorus. So I'll start out with the chorus. If you'd like to join in with me, I think we could do it. We'll show Pete how we do it in Chicago, maybe. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Honey in the rock, honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Feed every child of God. Let's do that again. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Honey in the rock, honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Feed every child of God. If religion was a thing that your money could buy, feed every child of God. All the rich would live and the poor would die. Feed every child of God. Well, I thank my Lord that it isn't so. Feed every child of God. Both the rich and poor now together must go. Feed every child of God. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Honey in the rock, honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Feed every child of God. Now some say Peter and some say Paul. Feed every child of God. Ain't but for the one God who made us all. Feed every child of God. So climb and don't ever stop. Feed every child of God. Climb until we reach that mountain top. Now feed every child of God. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Honey in the rock, honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock for all God's children. Feed every child of God. The little children, feed every child of God. Tell them they got a right to that tree of life. Feed every child of God. 'Cause it's heart to heart hand in hand, feed every child of God. Together we can walk toward that promised land if we feed every child of God. There's honey in the rock, oh God, honey in the rock, honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock, oh God's children, feed every child of God. There's honey in the rock, oh God's children, honey in the rock, honey in the rock. There's honey in the rock, oh God's children, feed every child of God. Thank you very, very much. Well, Pete mentioned the People's Music Network. It's a great national network. A lot of progressive folks working on songs of struggle and social change. That's why I tracked them down. And we got talks going with some folks in Chicago. There is going to be a Chicago group starting up. We'll be doing some concerts and some sing-arounds, monthly get-togethers and that type of thing. Charlie King's going to be in here in November it is. He's going to have a show in Chicago, so keep an ear out for that. This next song is written by a woman named Pat Humphries, and I don't know that a lot of folks know it already, but I think it's going to kind of catch on. I have a feeling. So much talk about, everybody, different groups this, you got the old-time groups and you got the people for, environmental change, or everybody talking about all the different groups. Sometimes we lose sight of the fact of all of us together, That's sort of the hope of that People's Music Network, that we pulled us all together a little bit more. This next song is in that vein. It's called Common Thread by Pat Humphries. And it's got a chorus. Let's see, how's it go? We will rise all together. We will rise in our many-colored fabrics made with strands of common thread. We will rise all together. We will rise. Try that again. We will rise like the ocean. We will rise like the sun. We will rise all together. We will rise in our many-colored fabrics made with strands of common thread. We will rise all together. We will rise. In our many-colored garden, we are growing side by side. We will rise all together. We will rise. With the sun and rain upon us, not a row shall be denied. We will rise all together. We will rise. We will rise like the ocean. We will rise like the sun. We will rise all together. We will rise. In our many-colored fabrics made with strands of common thread, we will rise all together. We will rise. We can feed our grain to cattle, and the rich man will be fed. We will rise all together. We will rise. Or we'll feed our grain to people so that millions will have bread. We will rise all together we will rise. We will rise like the ocean, we will rise like the sun. We will rise all together, we will rise. No more will there be hunger through these strands of common thread. We will rise all together, we will rise. In the cold of fear and hatred, clothed in dignity we stand. We will rise all together, we will rise. We have pieced this quilt together, linking hearts with stitching hands. We will rise all together, we will rise. We will rise like the ocean, we will rise like the sun. We will rise all together, we will rise. We are spirits drawn together, tightly by our common threads. We will rise all together, we will rise. From our children to our elders, from all nations, we will rise, all together, we will rise. May respect for all our differences enhance our common ties. We will rise, all together, we will rise. We will rise like the ocean, we will rise like the sun. We will rise all together, we will rise. And build a global family, strengthened by our common ties. We will rise all together, we will rise. We will rise like the ocean, we will rise like the sun. We will rise all together, we will rise. We can build a global family, strengthened by our common ties. We will rise all together, we will rise. We will rise all together, we will rise. One more time. We will rise all together, we will
My grandson started singing with me about 5-6 years ago because he came back from living in Nicaragua most of his life. He says, "Grandpa, your gringo Spanish is horrible." I said, "Help me out. Maybe I'll improve." This improved a little, hasn't it?
Yes.
Nice harmony on this song, too.
De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Canta el gallo con su kiri, 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 kiri. La gallina con su cara, 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 cara. Los polluelos con su pío, 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 pío. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Some of you are singing good, but everybody can get that last line.
Y por eso, los grandes amores, los grandes amores, de muchos colores, me gustan a mí, me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
In colors, the fields are seen in spring. In colors, the little birds fly from afar. In colors, the rainbow arcs so clearly. And for this reason, these great loves of many colors please me so. You can sing the first two words, de colores.
De colores se visten los campos en la primavera. De colores son los pajaritos que vienen de afuera. De colores es el arco iris que vemos lucir. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí. Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Sing it again.
Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
One more time.
Y por eso los grandes amores de muchos colores me gustan a mí.
Actually, the first time I tried to sing in Spanish, I learned from a man who couldn't speak Spanish too well. He was a veteran of the Abraham Lincoln Battalion. They were the extraordinary people that volunteered to fight Hitler and Mussolini a few years before it was popular to do so. And they got called all sorts of names and blacklisted from jobs.
But the battle they put up, although it was lost, was the first battle of World War II, and this is one of their songs.
Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. En el frente de Gandesa, primera línea de fuego. En el frente de Gandesa, primera línea de fuego. Quieres comer bien, barato y de buena forma. Si tú quieres comer bien, barato y de buena forma, en el frente de Gandesa ahí tienen una fonda. En el frente de Gandesa ahí tienen una fonda.
If you want to write me a letter, I'm on the Gandesa front in the first line of the fire. If you want to eat well there's a little inn. At the doorway to the inn is a big Moor standing, saying, countryman, what do you want to eat? The first course is hand grenades. Second course is machine guns.
En la entrada de la fonda hay un moro Mohamed. En la entrada de la fonda hay un moro Mohamed que te dice, paisa, paisa, ¿qué quieres para comer? Que te dice, paisa, paisa, ¿qué quieres para comer? El primer plato que dan son granadas rompedoras. El primer plato que dan son granadas rompedoras. El segundo de metralla para recordar memorias. El segundo de metralla para recordar memorias. Quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. Si me quieres escribir, ya sabes mi paradero. En el frente de Gandesa, primera línea de fuego. En el frente de Gandesa, primera línea de fuego.
Way back in the 1930s, I started living in New York, and there I became acquainted with a family of people who'd come up from Kentucky. They were a coal mining family, but they'd been The man had been blacklisted from work in the mines because he was a union organizer named Jim Garland. And he wrote this song during World War II. You know, we went out and did some defense work in the West Coast. He never came back east again. And he finally did die of black lung, but he was in his 70s. And he said, Pete, I wouldn't have lasted 30 till through my 30s if I hadn't left Kentucky. He said, it probably was a good thing I got blacklisted.
I don't want your millions, mister. I don't want your diamond ring. All I want is the right to live, mister. Give me back my job again.
I know you have the land deed, mister. The money is all in your name. But where's the work that you did, mister? I'm demanding back my job again. If you know it, sing it. I don't want
Your millions, mister.
I don't want your diamond ring.
I don't want your diamond ring.
All I want's the right to live, mister.
All I want is the right to live, mister.
Give me back my job again.
Give me back my job again.
We work to build this country, mister, while you enjoyed a life of ease. You've stolen all that we built, mister. Now my children starve and freeze. I don't want your millions.
I don't want your millions, mister.
I want your diamond ring.
I don't want your diamond ring.
All I want's the right to live, mister.
All I want is the right to live, mister.
Give me back my job again.
Give me back my job again.
Think me dumb if you wish, mister. Call me green or blue or red. This one thing I sure know, mister. My hungry babies must be fed. I don't want your millions, mister.
I don't want your diamond ring. All I want is the right to live, mister. Give me back my job.
Sing it again one more time.
I don't want your millions, mister. I don't want your diamond ring. All I want is the right to live, mister. Give me back my job again.
C, D.
One step up.
Another old country tune, not quite as old. This was written by Jack Rhodes and Red Hayes back in 1953, I think, 54. And if you don't know the song, it's a good time to learn it.
many times have you heard someone say, if I had his money, I'd do things my way. But little they know that it's so hard to find one rich man in 100 with a satisfied mind. Once I had money, once I had money, I had fortune and fame. Had fortune and fame. Lord, I had everything. Lord, I had everything to get ahead in life's game. To get ahead in life's game. Then suddenly it happened. Then suddenly it happened. I lost every dime. I lost every dime. But I'm richer by far. But I'm richer by far, with a satisfied mind, with a satisfied mind. 'Cause money can't buy back, 'cause money can't buy back your youth when you're old, your youth when you're old, or a friend when you're lonely, or a friend when you're lonely, or a love that's grown cold. Or love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person, the wealthiest person, is a pauper at times, is a pauper at times, compared to the man, compared to the man, with a satisfied mind, with a satisfied mind. This life is over. When this life is over, and the time has run out, and the time has run out, my friends and relations, my friends and relations, they'll miss me, no doubt. They'll miss me, no doubt. But there's one thing for certain. But there's one thing for certain. When it comes my time, I'll leave this old world. I'll leave this old world with a satisfied mind. With a satisfied mind. 'Cause money can't buy back. 'Cause money can't buy. Go reach for that harmony now. Your youth when you're old. Or a friend when you're lonely, or a friend when you're lonely, or love that's grown cold, or love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person, the wealthiest person, the pauper at times, is a pauper at times, compared to the man. People are singing beautiful harmony, but let's get everybody singing on. High, low, in between. There's no such thing as a wrong note as long as you're singing. 'Cause money can't buy back. 'Cause money can't buy back your youth when you're old. Your youth when you're old. When you're lonely. Love that's grown cold. Or love that's grown cold. The wealthiest person. The wealthiest person. The pauper at times. There's a pauper at times. Compared to the man. Compared to the man. With a satisfied mind.
Seeger and Tao Rodríguez.
One more song from Hudson River was put together by Laurie Wyatt using the tune of one of Jimmy Reed's famous blues. I think, Baby, What You Want Me to Do. Anyway, he was crew on the first pumpkin sale we had about 23 years ago. I was up on deck when he was teaching the song to another crew member. You have to repeat. Sailing up,
Sailing up,
sailing down.
sailing down,
After that, we reverse it. Up,
down,
down,
up,
up and down the river, sailing on. Stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but you're getting cleaner every day. Singing here,
sing here,
singing there,
sing there,
here,
there,
here, up and down the river, sailing on. Stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but you're getting cleaner every day. People come, people go, come, go, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but you're getting cleaner every day. Some are young, some are old, old, young, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. Catching hell, hell, fish, hell, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. One more time, sailing up, sailing down, up, down, up and down the river, sailing on, stopping all along the way. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day. We'll sing that last line again. The river may be dirty now, but she's getting cleaner every day.
It stands to reason a summer clearance is only as good as the stuff being cleared. So while you may hear about other summer clearances, don't miss the one at the Land's End outlet. They're clearing out tons of spring and summer clothing from the Land's End catalog at 40 to 60% off the original catalog prices. 40 to 60% off all their spring and summer merchandise. It's enough to make you think the sun got to them. You see, being a catalog company, Land's End always has to order big quantities well ahead of the season, so as not to disappoint customers. Well, that means they're often left with first-quality merchandise that they have to mark down for clearance. They're paying your game, like their annual summer clearance now, with spring and summer stuff at 40 to 60% off original catalog prices. but only till they run out. The Land's End outlet, it's real Land's End and an honest-to-goodness outlet.
Now the cat-calling shanty from the Chesapeake Bay, North Carolina coast. Oh, the ship is sailing around the bend. Bye-bye, sweet Roseanna. All loaded down with fishermen. And I won't be home tomorrow. Here's the chorus. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, sweet Roseanna. Bye-bye, 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 and I won't be home tomorrow. If that's too high for some of the women to sing, get an alto part. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Don't.
Oh, $1 a day is a sailor's pay.
Bye-bye, sweet Roseanna.
Oh, it's easy come and it's easy slip away.
And I won't be home tomorrow. Get that harmony now. Bye-bye, 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 sweet Roseanna. Oh, I didn't hear you. Bye-bye, 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 and I won't be home tomorrow. And who'd believe that at Fermilab we'd have so much good singing? Bye-bye, sweet Roseanna. All those little molecules just winging and winging, winging and winging. Here we go, everybody. Bye-bye, bye-bye. We'll sing one more verse, won't sing no more. Bye-bye, sweet Roseanna. We'll sing it again sometime when we're in Chicago. And won't be home. Everybody out on the radio is listening to us. You sing along too.